Good morning everyone. So today is our third day doing some trekking here in El Chalten in Patagonia, and the trail that we're about to do now is called Laguna Torre or Laguna Torre. I don't know how you say it in Spanish, and it's supposed to be a bit easier than the one that we did yesterday to Fitzroy, but it's still very far. There'll probably be a signpost soon with the exact details. So it's in a different area. The trail that we did to Fitzroy was going that way over the mountains there. That's actually Fitzroy there, the peak. And our first day we also did a trail up that hill over there, and Laguna Torre is over here somewhere, and we think the start of the trail is somewhere around here. Are you recovered from yesterday, Carol?
No. Well, I mean, let's say 30% recovered, but still a bit tired and sore. And I have some blisters in my toes, so it's not the best way to do a hike, but we wanted to do it because tomorrow I think it's gonna be rainy.
And that's our last day.
Our last day, yeah. So, yeah, I think we can do it, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So when we went to bed yesterday after doing the Fitzroy trail, we thought there was absolutely no chance we were going to do a hike today. We'd already accepted that we weren't going to do it because we were just aching so much we couldn't even like walk properly. So we didn't even try waking up early today. It's actually like 12 o'clock. Usually we do the trails way earlier in the morning, but then we woke up, legs felt a bit better, and yeah, we just didn't want to sit around at home doing nothing, so yeah, we're going to try it. So the signpost is here at the start of the trail. Senda Laguna Torre. Yeah, so it is 9 kilometers. Difficulty medium, so yeah, that's good. So El Chalten's around here, and we're going over here. So first up is Mirador Cascada Margarita, which is a waterfall, I guess. Can you see the waterfall?
No, I cannot see.
No, neither can I.
No.
What the hell, the waterfall viewpoint with no waterfall. We've been tricked. But that is Rio Fitzroy down there. The Grey River goes all the way back there and into town. So this comes from the lake that we're going to be heading to, so yeah, down there somewhere. Well, look at the mountains in the back though. So we're going to be seeing Fitzroy from a different angle this time. I definitely never expected to be like this in Patagonia. Today I'm basically dressed for the beach besides my boots. We thought it'd just be cold around here, like Calafate. We spoke with a taxi driver there, and he said the weather here in El Chalten is pretty much the same as Calafate. And over there was like this icy cold wind. It was cool. Everyone was in like their beanies, their gloves, jumpers, but yeah, here's been completely different. So when we did the trail yesterday, we took all these like winter clothes, stuff like that, and within about 10 minutes we was taking it all off. And even during the trail yesterday when we were going uphill, I ended up taking my shirt off as well because it's just been so hot. So apparently it's actually rare that it is this hot during the summer, like 22 degrees, 24 degrees. From what the locals have told us, it barely ever gets like this. So we've just come at a really unique time. And it's actually too hot. We want it to be cooler because we're doing all this walking. And I think it's a mix of 3 different things overall. So 1, it's extremely hot for Patagonia. 2, there's absolutely 0 wind at the moment, so you don't feel any breeze whatsoever. And the 3rd one is that it's completely sunny. There's no clouds whatsoever to cool it down. So, I mean, look at the skies back there. So from what people say, Fitzroy is usually always in the clouds. But since we've been here, it's not in the clouds at all. It's completely clear. I mean, look at it back there. no clouds whatsoever.
Yeah, and there's also the thing that it's very dry. So
Super dry.
Super dry. So like my nose was actually bleeding like a few moments ago.
Which never happens anyway.
No, but it's just because it's so dry. When you were like hiking, you were breathing more. So yeah, it's a bit. We didn't expect it to be like this, but it's good because you get the better views. Like it's no clouds at all, so the views are awesome.
Yeah, it's just tougher physically.
To get to the point.
Yeah.
The viewpoints and stuff.
So now we've arrived at Mirador del Cerro Torre, where we're going to be heading. Look at that for an incredible view once again. So we didn't really see this side yesterday. We just saw the part that's behind this mountain here on the other side. So now we're seeing like the full mountain range. So I think we've almost done the 3 kilometers. I think it is easier than the first 3 kilometers of the other one.
Apparently we have reached the highest height that we're gonna get. So
Easy peasy from now on.
I think it's gonna be easier or just like flat to the end of the trail.
Yeah, I think it is all flat from now on. So really wasn't that hard at all. This is a good, easy trail to do here in El Chalten. So at this viewpoint there is the toilet. So I might as well show you what the toilets are like on the trail. Probably not very nice. Oh, there you go, it's just a big hole in the ground. Hopefully none of you are eating. So this sign says that going forward, this valley can flood out of nowhere, which I guess means it's kind of dangerous, I guess. Yes, that's the laguna that we're going to with the glaciers. We're going to see glaciers, by the way, up close. But yeah, I guess it can overflow. Although, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen today. Maybe it has to be raining nearby, I don't know. So on these trails you can actually join them together with other trails. So this one goes to Laguna de los Tres right here, which will take you to the spot that we went to yesterday. And yeah, that's the campsite that we saw there. I think these are 2 lagoons over there, Madre y Hija. But we're going the opposite way, so Laguna Torre. And I think that is a campsite over here, Di Agostini. So there's actually a bit more of a breeze now, so that's making it a lot easier than yesterday as well. Majority of the trail is just like this, kind of open. These dry looking trees and shrubs everywhere. And look at that for a view. So for the majority of the trip, you just go in head on all the way. Kind of like the Laguna de los Tres trail yesterday. It's a bit similar, that we kept being able to see the mountains, just getting closer and closer. Alright, so we have made it. It's actually a bit cloudy here now, so it's quite cool. Really strong, icy cold wind coming from the glaciers. So this is the spot right here. Got an absolutely amazing view in the background. It is all in the shade right now, but yeah, this is more like grey compared to Laguna de los Tres. But the cool thing about this spot is that there's icebergs. So all these icebergs floating around. We didn't get that in the other one. That's a huge iceberg over there. Man, this place just keeps getting better and better, right?
Yeah, it's just amazing.
And there is another trail that you can do that goes all the way along there. We're not sure if we're going to do it. I think it's a kilometer all the way to the point over there, and you're supposed to get some amazing views of the glacier that's going down there, that's feeding this laguna. We're just looking for our picnic spot to have our lunch. I think this is a good spot down here somewhere. The rocky beach. We were thinking of swimming today, weren't we? After seeing everybody swimming yesterday.
I have my bikini on, but I don't think it's gonna be doable, because I mean, if it was sunny maybe, but now there's cloudy, and with this ice cold wind, I don't think I will do. Maybe I'll just put my feet to make it less sore, but that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dip my feet in there because it worked yesterday. Made them feel a lot better. What do you think? Is that a comfortable rock? Oh, we got the... Yeah. That's the seat right there.
Yeah, better than the rock.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, we'll sit down here. This dude's actually in the water. I don't know if he just dipped his feet or if he swam. Oh, that's so cool with the iceberg though.
Yeah, I've never seen a lake like this, or a lagoon.
Yeah, me neither. Wow. So this spot is way less famous than the other one, and yeah, there's not even that many people here compared to Laguna de los Tres yesterday. That one had loads and loads of people, but yeah, there's just a few people here, that's all.
Maybe it's because people do the other one and then the next day they are not
able to do this one. Yeah, that could be why. Although we did see a lot of people on the trail that we saw doing the one yesterday, so yeah, there are many people just doing it back to back like us. So Carol's had the good idea of putting her Coca-Cola in the water to cool it down because it's warm right now. Is that the cooler, Carol? Yeah. There's actually a big block of ice right here. Wow, look at that. It's sharp. Oh wow, yeah. Look at the size of this thing. That'll cool down your Coca-Cola quickly. If you need some ice in it. Wow. Got loads of different kinds of rocks in here next to Carol's cooler. Look at these. Spotty rock. Some colourful ones as well. I like this one, nice and smooth. Looks like it has like veins. Pitch black. So time to take our feet for a dip again, heal our broken feet just like yesterday. It actually worked yesterday. We put it in the icy cold water, and I think for a few hours they felt really good. They weren't aching as much as before, but I think this is going to be a whole lot colder. Let's see. Oh my god. Carol, it's a whole other level than yesterday. It's burning. I can't. Oh, I'm getting out already. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work out. I lasted about 20 seconds.
Psychological. It's all in your head.
It's all in your head. No, it's not.
A little bit more. Okay.
Maybe the aching stops because it makes you feel a whole different kind of pain, like burning ice. I'm gonna go in again though. Yeah, I don't know if you can get used to this. I think this is the coldest water that I've ever put my feet in. Oh no, I'm getting out already. Yeah, that's the coldest. The one yesterday was alright. I think I stayed in for like 10-15 minutes, but that was way down the mountains. This is just in a place with icebergs, so yeah, the definition of ice cold water. Man, so two guys just completely entered back there. I don't know, that just seems impossible for me. Like, it's so painful. I can't imagine throwing your whole body in there. Carol, how are they doing that?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Look at the size of that. That's like 10 kilos
Really?
of ice. I think so. It's heavy. Beautiful. So we're gonna go on that other path, which is called Mirador Maestre. Going that way, we're not gonna do it all because it's gonna be a kilometer, and we don't want to add 2 extra kilometers on this trail. It's crazy down there near the Laguna. It wasn't windy at all, but you just come up a little bit and it's getting absolutely blasted.
Oh my god.
You're gonna fly away?
Yeah. Too windy.
I can't believe it's this windy here, and then just down there, there's no wind whatsoever. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go any further because of the intense wind, but the trail would go all the way down there. Whoa, it's actually like blowing me back. But you basically just get a better, wider angle of the mountain. So it's much wider from here. We couldn't really see all this part before, but if you go over there, it will be even wider. And then I think you get better views of the glacier down there. Yeah, way too windy though. Not worth it. So it's around 5:30 p.m. now, and we're just going to be heading back to Chalten, and it takes us around 3 hours overall. That's how long it took us to come here. Might be quicker on the way back because we'll be stopping less to take photos and film stuff. Don't really need to anymore. So that means we're going to get back pretty late, but luckily it's not an issue here because it only gets pitch black around like 11 p.m. So if we get back around 8, it's still going to be completely bright just like this. So that's another lucky thing about coming in the summer, January, February, that even if you wake up late, you can still do these long full day trails because there's daylight for so long. So we're back in our cabin now. We ended up having dinner at a really cool spot, like a bar. There was happy hour going on, and yeah, we even drank some wine. I don't even really like wine, but we had some Malbec wine, which is very popular around here, and I actually enjoyed it. So we had about yeah, just like a glass or two each. And I also tried a new dish instead of just the beef. As always, I had something called bondiola, I think it's called. It was like a kind of pork in some really delicious sauce on top of mashed potatoes. Really good. I think it's actually tastier than the beef even. And Carol had like a pumpkin soup with blue cheese, and we also got a water, and all that cost us around 4,000 pesos. So yeah, really good price. And we just absolutely love this place, Chalten. Easily one of the coolest towns that we've ever been to anywhere in the world. We just really like the vibe here. There's loads of cool, like, trendy restaurants to eat at. Yeah, it's just a really nice laid back place, and the fact that you get all these hikes that you can do. And unfortunately, this is our last day. We are here tomorrow, but the forecast is showing that it's going to be really rainy, cloudy. So yeah, we're just gonna rest, and we need to rest anyway because we've been doing hikes for 3 days straight, which we never do. And on Carol's app, it shows that we've walked about 70 kilometers over 3 days, and that's just non-stop and going up hills, and yeah, it's just been hot. So yeah, it's took a lot out of us, and we need a rest finally. I don't even think we'll be able to do any more hiking even if the weather was good tomorrow. But yeah, it's just been awesome, and we're definitely gonna come back here one day, I think. We'd like to do the Chile side, so probably if we went to there, we'd come across here again and yeah, do some of the same hikes and some different ones. And that's not it though for Patagonia. We're gonna go to another region tomorrow called Ushuaia. The weather doesn't look too good, but yeah, we're still gonna try and do some things. So yeah, it's a completely different region of Patagonia, but still looking forward to that. Our only problem during our stay here though has been at this cabin. So what we didn't know is that there's only hot water after 11 p.m. So obviously when we get back from the hikes, if it's way before 11 p.m, we kind of need to just hang around without showering for a while, which isn't very good because the water here is like the glacier water. It's like ice cold. You don't really want to shower in that when you come back. And then there's also the problem that like the pump doesn't work or something. So from the shower, the hot water doesn't always come through. It only comes from like the tap. So yeah, that's been a bit hectic, but I think that's been the only real negative thing, and not really the end of the world, but just a bit of a pain after tiring hikes. So anyway, more videos to come here from Patagonia. If you like this one, just drop a like to support us. Subscribe if you like to see more videos like this one. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.